Our deer season started back in September, but we didn't get a deer during youth season, so we hunted into late muzzleloader, and Goody had wanted to hunt in the snow, and he got his wish. Goody and I have been deer hunting, and we kind of ended our season without getting one, and we just saw this buck laying out in this field. I don't know if he's got EHD, or if he got hit, or if he's just chilling like this. That is a weird place for a deer to be chilling. Is something wrong with him? Maybe he has EHD. I think that deer has EHD.
Okay, so me and my dad have been hunting a lot. We've hunted from youth season, which is in like September, until the last season, which is late muzzleloader, which is going on right now. And me and my dad we don't have this was our last day to hunt, and we didn't get anything this morning at our friend's property, but we were going to drive home, and we were driving home, and there was this like pretty nice deer just sitting in the field. He was like I don't know how big he was. He was just sitting in the field there, and he was alive, but my dad thinks he has EHD, and I think he could have EHD, but I also think he could have got hit by a car because he's only like 25 yards from the road. So I think that he might have got hit by a car, or he has EHD. But we're gonna go talk to the landowner and see if we can go like look at him. And if they say yes, we'll just bring the gun. And if he got hit by a car and he's like crunched up, then we'll just shoot him. And if he has EHD, we'll still shoot him, but we'll just get his antlers because you're not supposed to eat like infected deer. So yeah. Okay. Alright.
There he is.
Right.
Oh, he put his head down and slowed down. Don't notice me.
Probably hard to see.
So we pulled into this house and we knocked on the door and nobody was home. And we thought, well, that's that then. Yep, deer coming through their yard. So we thought, well, this isn't gonna happen. And then here's the guy right here. We were driving away and we saw this guy pull into the driveway. We drove back up there, chatted with him, and he said he's a deer hunter. He had 2 deer in his truck. And he said, go check him out. Here he comes. Rich. He said he saw him and he was interested. There he is. I can see him. He's looking up. He's way over there, but he's looking up right now, looking at us. We're gonna sneak in. We're gonna sneak down in this ditch. So we're gonna walk down this road, and then we're gonna sneak down that whole ditch over there, and then we're gonna try to come up, and Goody's gonna try to get him. So we'll find out. It's funny how things change from, well, it's the end of the season and we didn't get anything, to, hey, wait, maybe we will.
Here.
Huh?
There's ice here.
Oh, we don't want to get wet. We're crawling through the ditch, trying not to let him see us. Don't really want him to see us. So we're crawling down the ditch so he doesn't see us. So the deer's in the field right up there. We crawled down the other ditch on the other side of the road, and then we switched to this ditch. We know he can see us, but we wanted to make some of the distance without him seeing us. And so far, 2 trucks have stopped to say, you see that deer up there? It's like, yeah, why do you think we're crawling down the ditch, buddy? This guy was like, I'll drive you out there. You can shoot him out of my window if you want. There's the other guy. Both those guys are like, there's a deer. We got to see that deer. Everybody sees the deer in the field. We're the ones who stopped and got permission.
He jumped in the truck and shoot him out the window for all I care.
He's gotten up a few times, so we know he can stand it, and we want to make him not run away. We want to just put him out of his misery. shoot right behind his front shoulder.
His head is right in the way.
His head is in the way? Do you want to try to get closer?
Maybe. But he's folded over on his head. Or on his shoulder. He's like curled up.
How about if I grunt him and see if he puts his head up?
Yeah, do it.
If you're having a hard time hearing, what's going on here is Goody's using a muzzleoader, which is a black powder single shot, kind of more old-fashioned kind of gun. And the deer is covering his vitals with his head, and Goody doesn't want to shoot him in the head. So I try to grunt him to see if he'll stick his head up to give a shot, and it doesn't work. This is him, right? Do you think we should try to get closer? Is it still kind of a long shot? With a muzzleloader, you don't. The reason we didn't just get closer in the first place is we didn't want him to get up and run and maybe run out into the road or go onto somebody else's property or whatever. The thing you can't probably tell just by watching this is it is really cold. Like the real temperature is 12 degrees. The real feels probably, I don't know, single digits. Goody's really tough.
He's the guy's driving.
Okay, come on, let's do it. Go up. This is the landowner. He drove down here. He's watching and the deer hasn't spooked off. But I think the deer is losing its energy because it's gotten up like 3 or 4 times since we saw us.
This thing.
The one doesn't stick. Use the lower. Here, I'll do it. What you can't really see here is we could see it with our eyes. It's so cold, and we could see steam coming out his side, so we knew we had double lunged him.
Yes! There we go.
You put him out of his misery anyway.
Yeah. He's happier now.
Yeah, we sped it up. Give him some time. I can almost guarantee we're never gonna make
He's driving over here.
And the sheriff's watching too.
The sheriff's watching. This guy's driving down here. Oh boy, what a...
We're never gonna have a season like this again.
I know. Oh, here's the guy.
Yeah. I wonder if somebody else shot him today.
I know, because hold on, there's blood back here.
Well, that reduces the guess that it might have been EHD.
Oh, he got hit in the leg.
Yep, he was hit by car. He was
Oh,
hit by car.
Holy shit, by something.
Yep. Well, that reduces the
Now,
chance.
like, we can keep this whole thing.
Yeah. We were a little worried that it might be EHD.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not. He was a hit by car or something. Somebody might have shot him in the leg, but I think he was a hit by car. We got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Easier.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely got hit. Oh yeah, man.
What do you think of that, Goody?
That's great.
We'll never have a season end like this ever again.
Yeah. We were just hunting this morning.
Yep, last time. Wow, I can't believe that. That's just wild. So wild. It came out that way.
Boy, that's great.
We went to a lot of work crawling down the ditch that we probably didn't have to.
Yeah.
When you said it was yours, I kind of figured that.
Can you see where he got hit over there? Yeah. Huh. Huh. Wild deal.
At that field entrance, he stood up and he just immediately fell back down.
Yeah, he was right there and he kind of drug himself over here.
Yep. We saw him stand up like here when we were coming down the road. He stood up here. He kind of moved a couple of times, you know.
Yeah, he's moved a little. The Scout, we pulled it a quarter mile probably.
Yep. We're hunting like farmers today. I've never in my life driven up to pick up a deer, ever. I always have
Other
pulled
than the
them.
road one. Remember it? Well, you said you went in the convenience store and
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I hit one by a car, but like I've never hunted and been able to drive up to my deer. It's never happened in my life, but
yeah.
this farmer was like, just drive out there and get it.
Yeah.
There he is.
Pretty nice one.
Yeah, exciting.
Not that big, but fine. Average. Pretty good.
Okay, now you gotta notch out. Notch month and date of harvest with knife. January, February, March, April, December. I guess we come all the way back here to January.
Okay.
We'll cut out the J. Don't cut yourself, okay? That thing is sharp. 4th.
Okay.
Make a little V there. Be careful, all right?
Okay.
Good. Is that the 3rd time you've gotten to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, now we'll call it in.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to put your tag on?
Yeah.
You might want to take your gloves off. You can go a little higher if you need to. That'll do. Here we go. Is he heavy?
Pretty heavy.
It's a remarkable end to the season. Wouldn't have expected this. We saw a bald eagle today, and not to over spiritualize everything, but sometimes we think about like a cool bird sighting as like maybe a wink from God or something. And it was like, well, is that an indication that we're gonna see a deer today, or that we won't see a deer today and God is still good? And we assumed that it meant that God is still good, but we didn't see a deer because our season ended with no deer. And then we were driving home and this happened. So we end the season with bloody hands. We got to go get cleaned up.